going to start off with the non-bicycle decks. Okay. Non-bicycle decks. First one I'll show you. First of all, these are all, these are actually the decks I actually use. Like, they aren't like crappy decks, kind of. They're not like, and I also have a couple casino decks, but these aren't including them. So yeah, I have 50 decks. The first one is the Klutz deck. I did have this one last time I did my deck review. My deck collection video. I just use this deck sometimes because it's good to shuffle with. It's not very good to fan with, but yeah, I just use it because they're really bendy and I have small hands. And they are really good to shuffle with. Okay. So anyway, put that back wherever I had it in the stack. So yeah, anyway, I'll just put it over there. So my next non-bicycle deck that I'm going to be showing to you guys is the Magic Cartoon deck. I actually have 2 of these decks, and you just need to find the other one in the big stack of cards. So this is the stack in case you never saw, but just need to try and find it. So anyway, here it is. The Magic Cartoon deck is a really cool deck of cards. And what it is you ask the spectator, let's see if it says on the back here. It does say, any card is magically selected from the deck. It takes only a few seconds. Okay, well, it doesn't show how you do it. But anyway, what it does is you ask the spectator to think of a card. They tell it to you, go through the deck, find that card, take it out, cut it into the middle, I think, and then you riffle through the back of the cards. The magician is only holding one card, and that is their card. Pretty cool. And yeah. So I do have one non-bicycle deck that I'm going to be showing you in the bicycle section just because it's really cool. Actually, so the section that is I'm going to be doing as bicycle cards will also include like Theory 11 decks and stuff. So yeah. The next one I'm going to be showing you is just need to find one that I'm going to use. I'll use the Phantasma Magic Deluxe deck. I use this one because it's my only marked deck. This deck's actually marked. Like, watch this. I'll even shuffle the cards. I have no idea which order they're in. And instantly, just by looking at the back of this card, I know that this card is the 7 of Diamonds. So yeah, it works. 7 and 8s are the harder ones to get unmarked, but if you just cut the deck, see, this one's easier. Yeah, this one's easier. It's the 2 of Spades. Works every time. So yeah, that's the Phantasma Magic marked deck. Woo! Already 4 minutes through, and I've only done 4 decks. Well, 3 basically. 2 the same one. Next up, we have got oh my gosh, where the heck are these cards? Oh, here's one. Deland's automatic deck of playing cards. By the way, all the non-bicycle cards I already had before this. I already had when I did my older deck collection video. This deck actually is another marked deck, but I just forget how to use the markings. I know it's somehow through there. If you guys can comment how to tell me how to mark it, how it's marked. But anyway, it's also marked another way. If you ask the spectator, don't look at it. Show it to them. Ace of Clubs. So you can put that in. Now you can go. Okay, cut to anywhere on the deck. That's your card. So yeah, that's another way of marking it. It's another marking thing. So yeah, that's the DeLand's automatic deck of cards. Next deck of cards is going to be... Actually, I think that's all the non-bicycle decks. If I find another one, I'll do it later in the video. But I think that's it. So yeah, next up is my bicycle decks. I recently got tons of bicycle decks, so I'm just going to start off with the standards. Starting off with red standards. I have a sealed red standard right here. And I also have another red standard. Somewhere, I just need to find it in the stack of cards. Oh yeah. Oh, here it is. So yeah, here's my red standards. I only have 2 red standards, and they're both sealed. Got a 20. Camera really blurry, but it says 2012, and I've got a 2009. So yeah, those are my 2 standards. Stack them up, put in their blue standards. I actually only have 1 blue standard, I think. The reason I only have 1 blue standard, guys, is because I have a bunch of variety backs. So here's my 1 blue standard. I also have another blue standard, but it's special, so I'll show it to you later. My blue standard. Rider backs now. I got 1, 2. Is this a rider back? No, it's not. It's a special back. Okay. 1, 2. Is that it? Guess that's it. Wait. 3. I have 1, 2, 3 blue rider back. Oh, fail. Sorry. 3 blue rider backs. 2 of them darker than the other. I don't know why this one's light. Just came like that. And now also I have my red rider backs. Here's 2. Wait. Some of them are trick decks. That's the other thing. I want the trick deck. This one's a trick deck. Wow. This one is not. This one's kind of a trick deck. No. This is a trick box, but the cards inside are normal, so I'll just use that. I'll count that one. And here we go. Here's another. So I have 2 bicycle rider backs. Next up are my bicycle trick decks, I guess. I have 3 bicycle trick decks. Take them all out at once. Should have a couple more. Yeah, I do. These are all trick decks. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Those are my bicycle trick decks, and I'll tell you each one. This one, the top bicycle standard trick deck, is called the Mastermind deck, which I told you about in my last deck collection. You can go check that one out. I'll have a link in the description to go check out my old deck collection. That's the first one. The next one is a trick called Chaos. The next one is a trick called Exact. This trick's really cool. The next one is a forcing deck. The next one is, I don't know. This trick's called the Cheek to Cheek deck. That deck's pretty cool. Next up is my, it's called Edge by Matthew Beesh. It's cool trick if you can figure out how to do it. I just don't really get it. It's pretty hard. And now I have the invisible deck, as you can tell, and the Mirage deck. I do not have a Svengali deck, but the Mirage deck's pretty much like that. Next should be Tally-Hos. I have one Tally-Ho, and I just got it yesterday, so yeah. One Tally-Ho. Is that like an illusion? No, it's not. So anyway, next up I will do the bicycle color decks. I have tons of bicycle color decks, and I'll include the rainbow in this. Oh my gosh, I have a bunch of bicycle color decks. Yeah. Sorry, I'll have to make 2 piles. There we go, that's the top of the stack. So, I'll start off with my greens. I have 2 greens. Just have to find the other one. Oh, right at the bottom. I got 2 green decks. 1 rider back, 1 standard. The standard one's open. The rider back is sealed still. Next, I got my black decks. Got 2 black decks, both rider backs. And yeah, those are the only duplicates I have of color decks. Now they're all things. So I got the rainbow deck. I got the orange deck. Got the fuchsia deck. Oh, I'm missing one of the deck. Here it is. Got the silver deck. Got the gold deck. Got the turquoise deck. And I got the yellow deck. And the yellow deck, all those are just backed. The color backed, but this one's actually the face. Because they do not make the ones with just yellow back anymore. Maze Mag 822 has 1 or 2. But they don't make them anymore. Next up, my dragon backs. Got 3 dragon backs, 1 of every color. Red, blue, gold. Next up, my Robocycles. Red and blue Robocycle, or red and gray, whatever you want to call it. Next, I got my leaf decks. I only have 1 leaf deck, though. Green leaf back. Next, oh yeah, this is also kind of a color deck. It's a breast cancer deck, pink breast cancer deck. And now, my other random decks. I got Bicycle Heritage deck. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was my 41st deck. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was my 41st deck, I think. No, my 40th deck. 41, I got the Bicycle, this is kind of a color deck, Bicycle Eco Edition. Cardboard box. The back design is green, that's why I said it's a color, kind of a color deck. So yeah. Next I got all these ones. So, first of all, I got my Guardians deck. I got a Bicycle Guardians deck. And I have I got a steampunk deck. Got a bronze Bicycle steampunk deck. And I have the Bicycle Archangels deck. This deck's pretty cool. I got a white ghost deck. Got a black scorpion deck. Deck's pretty cool. It's like that. And my 3 last decks. First of all, I'll save probably, no. I got a signed Andy Field Magic Bicycle Standard deck. Probably not going to open this though. So I don't want to waste the signature. And now I have 2 more decks. And this one, I'll start off with, these 2 are not actually bicycle. Save the 2 non-bicycles for last. Got deck 1 by Theory 11. And I got my 50th deck, the Mechanic deck. So, this deck's pretty cool if you look at it. If you riffle through the cards. I don't know if you can see that. The lighting is really bad. But it looks like gears are moving on the back. So yeah. Those are my 50 decks of cards. So my 50 decks of cards. So thanks for watching my second deck collection. I'm at 6 minutes 35 and I'll see you next time.